Hey guys, how's it going out there? Rooster in 10, roostercb.com, Texas Star 350 HDV, and I bought this one over the weekend with a bunch of other used stuff that came in here, and we'll be trying to cycle through it, maybe through the week if we get a chance. I bought this one with the understanding that it had Toshiba transistors in it, and it's somebody I do a lot of business with, so I didn't even take the covers off. But it does not have Toshiba's in it. It actually has HGs. Now, there's not anything wrong with that, but it does affect the price a little bit. I'd much rather have one of these with HGs in it than I would, one that's got DEI transistors in it, one of the new ones. So, yeah, it does suck that it doesn't have Toshiba's, but I'll work that out with him. And but it does have HGs in it, and it still runs pretty good. It's not going to do the exact power that Toshiba does, but again, I don't have a problem with the HGs being in there. But being the Toshibas are a little more desirable since they're not made anymore, it does affect the price a little bit. Also, the variable on it, you can feel it. And again, this is something that you should check if you're ever buying a used Texas Star amp, or any amp for that matter, and you can't test it, hook it up. Now, this is an easy fix for somebody. I don't keep the potentiometers, on hand, but it does have a bad variable in it. So it has to be ran wide open or it won't do any power. Okay. And how you can tell that when you're buying these amps, you can feel kind of crunchy and grindy as you turn it. It shouldn't feel like that. It shouldn't feel like kind of gritty feeling. So if you ever feel that in a variable, you're at a Hamfest, CB break or whatever, and you're just like, well, I'm just going to do kind of a preliminary check on this thing. Aside from the telltale stuff on the inside, burnt resistors and smelling like smoke and everything else, if you're concerned about the variable being out, just turn it. And if it's kind of gritty feeling, it's probably no good. Alrighty. So we'll test this one out. The preamp does work on it. I mean, all the lights work. The sideband delay works. The meter on the front works. Hello, audio. 1, 2, 3, audio. So again, I do a lot of business with this guy. I'll list this thing for what I think it's kind of worth to everybody, and then I'll work out the difference with him. So we'll see how it goes here. But we'll test this one out with my little Uniden 66, 10 average, 35 or so PEP, and we will see how it does here. 14.7 volts is what I'm testing at, for those wondering. This is PEP, 500 watt scale, middle scale there. Hello, audio, check, audio. A little bit over 300 PEP, pretty good. Out of the I almost called them DEIs. Gosh, definitely not that. Out of the HG transistors, average power. Hello, audio. Hello, audio. Hello. About 140, 150 average. So pretty good. Clamp meter. Hello, a little bit over 20 amps on it there. Alrighty guys, here's the cover in the background, 4 screws. Nice amp. When I first turned it on, the power light wouldn't work, but I think it's just because it hadn't been turned on for a little while. But again, no good on the variable. It does have HGs in it. They are matched. So at least that's good, but that's what it is. This one will go up on roostercb.com, and it does have some extended wire on it here, if that matters to anybody. They've spliced in back here and added some wire on it. But it'll be available, roostercb.com. Thanks, everybody. See you, bye.